Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, and the fairies of the zodiac. That's right, Virgo, you are the fairies. Fairies! Fairy godparents! Ear on my neck. Am I hot yet? Am I sexy yet with the ear on my neck? Oh my gosh. Virgos are probably looking at me like, oh gosh, he's talking to us like we're Gemini. He doesn't know that we're Virgo. Anyways, welcome to your December 2018 report. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. And like I said, you guys are the fairies of the zodiac. Very applicable some. I think you guys definitely are one of the chief denizens of this earthly plane. I really do. You guys have a lot of say in what happens here, Virgo. You guys are, of course, a super magical sign, being opposite of Pisces, but it's about that practical magic, which was a very powerful lesson to learn, of course, while the North Node was in your sign, and then while we had a lot of these other energies in your sign. Right now, we don't have any energies there. So that's going to be kind of the interesting things, because while you don't have any necessarily celestial bodies going through the sign of Virgo, besides the sun, which will, besides the moon, excuse me, the moon, which actually just recently came, which was recently in Virgo last week. Let me look it up just to make sure that, let's see, because it won't be pretty much towards the tail end of the month when the moon comes into your sign. So yeah, around the 26th to 27th, of course. And this, of course, falls very much so in line with an aspect that I really want to talk to you all about, which is going to be on the 27th. Let's see if I can actually get this thing down. Here we go. Yeah, the moon. Oh, definitely a huge manifestation point right there. But, like I said, this is going to be for if you have your sun, moon, or your rising in Venus, or maybe your Mercury, your Mars, Venus, any really planet. Me personally, I have my Jupiter in Virgo. So, it's kind of interesting, actually, because Jupiter obviously would prefer to be in Pisces. But this is actually what allows me to be able to party with fairies, and it's really great. I was partying with them earlier today. I went to the park. It was fun. But anyways, this is really going to be a powerful month, really, for everyone. Because this is really this moment of, serious breakthrough. And, it's with a flair of why so serious, too. But serious, honest to goddess breakthrough. Honest to God breakthrough. Honest to just divine source connection breakthrough. There really is for everybody, because it's been such an intense year and we have been put through quite a bit we've been put through. But December is going to be a month where it offers this opportunity to celebrate. And you guys are fairies, so you guys actually know how to celebrate. That's kind of the interesting thing about fairies. You guys know how to party. You really do. And everyone likes to think that Virgos are just you guys are kind of like the bookworms, whatever like that, kind of like the nerds. You guys, some of you guys definitely like loud music, but you probably wouldn't prefer loud music as much or stuff like that. And you like to compartmentalize things, and organize and structure things and stuff. But you guys know how to get down. You guys really do. And people are going to start to notice that. We do have Cancer as your astrological card is coming up, or your zodiac oracle card. We have the card of Cancer. So this is, of course, speaking to the fact that the North Node is now in Cancer. It was in Leo, your 12th house. So this was a very spiritual transit for you to have the North Node being in your 12th house. Now that's in your 11th house, you really are going to attract into your life different relationships. And a lot of these are being guided by your ancestors. Some of these are going to be your ancestors, reincarnated into this life. Some of you are going to become like teachers of your ancestors. Some of you are going to have great grandparents reincarnate into this life as your children. Like, it's going to seriously happen. Or you're going to meet people that are these individuals, and it doesn't matter what age they are. That's why you have to really destroy your perceptions. Virgo, you're about to do a lot of schooling, but you're about to get schooled a lot too. You're about to get schooled by everybody. I'm talking babies, 5-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 80-year-olds, elders, everybody. Because the ancestors are really going to be speaking to you. The North Node being in Cancer is speaking about family and heritage, and also this where the universe kind of wants us to head, and like this spiritual aim of the next 18 months is going to be surrounded around this Cancerian energy, this Cancerian energy. So a lot of curses, a lot of familial curses are about to be lifted through the efforts of Virgo right now. And this is going to mainly happen on the 27th of December, when Mars in your opposite sign of Pisces is going to trine the North Node in Cancer at 26 degrees. And what's even funnier, this is going to happen at 20, like I said, it's going to happen at 26 degrees. And, the North Node, of course, being in your 11th house. So there are going to be certain actions that your ancestors and your family are going to either not really understand why you're doing it, but I feel like really the people who understand it are going to be the people who are incarnated. So some of you all might take actions based off of the healing that you actually feel, based off of really what Spirit told you to do and stuff. It's going to confuse some of your family members. It really is. But your ancestors, those who have passed on, perceivably, are really guiding you right now. So really, honestly, this is going to sound bad, but if you want to take an action and a family member that's incarnated tells you not to do it or to don't do it, or they're like sketched out by it, but you have an ancestor that's passed that tells you otherwise, listen to your ancestor. No questions asked. No doubt, because I'm telling you, they know. The North Node in your 11th house, you're getting cosmic downloads like a mother. Like, really. That's going to be powerful. It's going to help too, because Mars is going to be in close conjunction with Chiron too, which will be at 28 degrees. So there's definitely some healing that's being manifested in that moment. 2 + 8, which is 10, which does speak to manifestation. It speaks to this wholeness and like this leadership capability and able to move in like this new seed of potential, and then bringing that one and injecting it into the new potential, so a new one can be born. Yeah, some numerology mixed in there too, guys. It's definitely going to be a super powerful month. I know for a lot of these I haven't been looking at the camera as much. I don't know, it's like a part of me is a little distracted, but at the same time it's actually kind of helping me to channel my words and better with these, because it's been a pretty interesting time, and I've been learning more about my own chart and stuff, of course. So I have Mercury in Sagittarius, so which Mercury doesn't like to be in Sagittarius. It's in its fall position, so because it would prefer to be in Gemini, right? So sometimes I can distract myself, interestingly enough, right? Gemini is really good at distracting himself, but I can really distract myself with these grandiose stories that aren't necessarily true, these grandiose beliefs that aren't necessarily true, and don't necessarily know why I'm telling you this. Let me just tell you about my life story, guys. Virgo, you don't really care about that. You're just like, just give me the reading. This is infuriating that you're not just giving me the reading. But in all seriousness, your ancestors are really going to help you. Past loved ones, definitely grandparents are really going to come in strong. Some of you who have had parents that have passed on, they're really going to start coming to you in dreams, and you're going to heal a lot of stuff through them. But there are certain members of your family that are even several lines back from people who have recently passed that are going to meet you in this lifetime and is going to provide a perspective for you so you can heal that bridge and dynamic with someone who's recently passed. Does that make any sense? I'm going to repeat that. So you have, say you have like your, it'd be easier to describe it with like a picture. So I guess like a picture, or even just these stones. I can just do that. I can just do these stones. And maybe that'll kind of help to show you what I'm talking about. But you see these stones, right? All right. So it's like this could be you, right? And then say you had a parent that passed, right? But then there are several generations back. This person right here is actually going to reincarnate and actually like reflect back to you, like either maybe pain that you haven't necessarily gotten over, or just different themes within your family with the one who recently passed. And it's going to allow you to heal that connection so you can be able to connect with them more, you know, which is actually very, very beautiful. So this is like I said, this is about, Virgos are about to really they're about to break a lot of family curses and heal a lot of family curses. We have the Empress coming up, so definitely wanting to connect with nature is very powerful, or this urge to connect with nature, to connect to goddess energy through nature. Going for a walk in the park, which is something I did today, was very awesome. And then I was learning about different trees too, and liquid amber star influence. At least that's the way I called it, which is sweet gum tree. But just like, first of all, the first part of its scientific name, liquid amber, is just cool. Liquid amber, it's just really cool. And those like star influence, I don't know, something weird like that. But I read it as liquid amber star influence. Anyways, connecting with nature is going to be very powerful, but also you're going to really be imbued with this vision that you really can see manifesting. And since this is the Empress, she's connected to the Earth, and you are an Earth sign, so you're actually going to be able to really see this vision through. You actually have this great ability to actually see this vision come to fruition. The Six of Cups, the nostalgia. You remember when I said things were coming back? I'm not joking. I am not joking. Further back in your ancestral line, there are going to be family members that are going to reincarnate, that are already reincarnated. Either they're going to be your kids, so some of you happen to be expecting. Any Virgos, honestly, that are expecting, yeah, that's someone within the family gene, all right? You guys are working through like some deep family bonds and stuff like that, and timelines that need to really be healed. The Six of Cups coming through heavily with that. We have the Knight of Cups as well here. The Knight of Cups. So, you know, some of you may be resistant to opening up to receive the message. We also have the Page of Swords, so you're definitely pondering on it. You're definitely wondering if you should actually open up and receive the message from either, you know, source, perspective, or your ancestors. You're wondering if you should open up. And you're going to try, it's going to be hard because you're going to want to try and differentiate between who in your life is bullshitting you for real and who's not. You know, that's why I'm saying that even though there are going to be people incarnated that are really going to show you the truth and stuff, you still want to listen to the subtle forces more. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, so there's some lap over with Aquarius energy. There's some lap over here with the Aquarius energy, definitely. Let's see what that lap over is about and what it means for you. It means the Ten of Wands. So you've been carrying some type of burden. You feel like you've been carrying you probably feel like you've been carrying too much weight. You probably feel like you've been doing a bit too much for other people and not for yourself. Maybe carrying a bit too much of, what I really feel is that, well, honestly, I'm guessing this is dealing with some beef between you and Aquarius. I mean, they kinks you, so, excuse me, my throat's like kind of scratchy or whatever like that. I need to drink some water. But there's definitely some weird energy between Aquarius and Virgo. And the Ten of Wands, it's like, I feel almost like it's expectations. I feel like it's expectations. Maybe their expectations on you or your expectations on them. But I think both of you are realizing that it's not really worth carrying around these sticks anymore. We might as well just set them down and create a bonfire, and then just watch the beautiful magical display from the fire and the sparks that fly. I'm just pulling out a bunch of cards in the middle here. Let's see what we get. We have the Seven of Cups. We have a lot of these cards. Oh, okay, I see. Some of them are the same. We have the Seven of Wands. After the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, or Ten of Swords, excuse me, in reverse. But then we have the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Hangman. So this is telling me a story, and this is the story that I'm really seeing with this. Hold on. So there's so many opportunities open to you, and you can go any which of one way, right? You're really trying to decide which way you want to go, and you really want to stand on your truth. And there may be one way, or one way in particular, or maybe two or three ways where you're trying to gauge really if the actions that you take and how you kind of are going to prepare yourself to respond to certain situations based off what you calculate will happen going down either Route A or Route B or Route C. It's almost like you're really thinking into the future. It's like, okay, if I go down Route A, this, and this could happen. If that happens, how would I react? You're going to be running that simulation for all of these routes, and you're trying to figure out which one do you kind of have to least do this, because it's not, you don't want to just constantly be having to defend yourself. You know what I mean? We have the Two of Pentacles, so you're definitely going to take some step forward. It's definitely signaling a step forward. We also have the Ten of Swords, so there's definitely some type of ending that is coming. Really, probably I'm seeing as the ending of this inaction, because you're already going to take action. We do have the Four of Cups. So this is literally you waking up from the dream, and you're waking up from this whole thing about actually taking this step forward and really pondering on which step to take. Now that you finally have woken up, what I almost see is like, you know, like that whole cartoonish like depiction of when someone's sleeping and like they have like a snot like balloon. It's like really massive. It's like super exaggerated, and when they like snore, like it like goes in and it comes out. It goes in and it comes out. What I'm seeing right here with the Four of Cups is that it's like it's going to pop. You're going to like wake up. You're going to be like sleep, and it's going to be like pop. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was watching that. I was watching that. Dude, you've been knocked out. You've been sedated. It's okay. It happens. The person who popped it is whoever is involved with this Two of Cups. So definitely a soulmate twin flame relationship. And then you have the Hangman in reverse. So it speaks to having a deeper sense of faith. This is going to test your faith, but because you're going to kind of wake up into a new reality, and you're going to really try and figure out how to put the pieces together. Because if we're stepping into a new world, Virgos are about to really seriously put in some work as far as really organizing this new reality. And the best way to do this, honestly, is through whatever it is that makes your heart sing. That's really the best way to do it, because that's what's going to allow you to dance. And fairies gain power by dancing. So some of you can actually dance. Some of you are just going to learn how to dance through life more effortlessly. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, so you're definitely going to do it. You're definitely going to do it. I think the Knight of Pentacles is actually a card of Virgo. So some of you are going to start effortlessly moving through life, and people are going to just be kind of gawking at you, figuring out, how are you doing that? It's so poetic the way that you're moving through life right now, and it's like it does require this deeper sense of faith. But you're going to be honest with people. You'll be like, yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell them like, this is what I recommend, but I'm going to let you know, I was asleep for a long time, and when that bubble burst, I just like, I was like, whoa, oh my gosh. It's like you're literally sleeping, whoa, like you just like fall out of your chair, whatever like that. Like you fall out of your chair, you look at your screen and you saw what you were like looking at the night before, but really it's like 5 or 6 days later, and you're like, how long was I freaking out for? How did my body sustain itself? Why am I not hungry? It's going to be weird. You're going to be filled up on all this juice and all this energy. You really are. Final card for you all is the Page of Cups in reverse. So this definitely speaks to having trust and diving into that trust. You may not want to necessarily trust other people right now. You may be really wanting to just trust yourself. Some of you may be really considering herbiting up and not really talking to too many people, only really, really close individuals that understand you on a soul level. And that's honestly okay. Do you, but also don't be closed off to the experience, because honestly, so much is opening up for you. And you guys are really going to move forward in a powerful way. And it's because you're really getting a lot of this guidance from your ancestors. You're really getting a lot of cosmic guidance from your ancestors. And it's really kind of awesome. It's really good. Go out and look at the stars. Like, just go out and look at the stars. Like, I recommend to like all Virgo suns, moons, and risings, or like I said, if you happen to be cross-watching, just go up and look at the stars. Just like stare at the stars for like just a few moments, even. And it's like, that alone is just going to be like, that's just going to be medicine right there. That will be medicine for you guys. Just looking at the stars. Because you are a star. So look in the mirror too. Anyways, that is it for your reading, Virgo. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to astrofenixx.com. And always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, and the fairies of the zodiac. Always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.